It is women, particularly Black women, who will say things like, God won't give me more than I can bear. If he brought you to it, he'll bring you through it. I don't need anybody but King Jesus, right? Those are sayings I constantly hear Black women saying that are they're just bad theology. But they're saying it for a reason because they have been socialized by the church to think in that way. One of the things that I wanted to do was to reveal the burden of strong Black women in a way that did not place blame on Black women solely for constructing this stereotype and living into it, but to show the way in which it is the product of systemic issues, and that therefore systemic issues in the church, not just the Black church, but the entire church. When I was a clinical psychologist, I would have women who would come in and tell me how their pastors would praise their strength in front of the congregation, in ways of saying, look at sister such and such. She's just such a strong woman of God. And the pastor would never know that they were in therapy, that internally they were crumbling, that the strength they portrayed was a myth. It wasn't real. It didn't reflect what was happening to them. I had a white friend who said she realized that in her own life, whenever she needed to delegate a task and she needed to make sure it got done and got done well, that she looked for a Black woman. And she hadn't really realized that until she read my book and realized the way in which she, as a very faithful church woman in ministry, was doing this on kind of a day in and day out basis. When you talk about something like the strong Black woman, you're talking about an image that has been imposed upon Black women, that they have had no choice but to live into, that they are socialized into very early on. And so it isn't something that's done voluntarily.